This is an MTPredictor trading update. Had a very good question from a client today. They were short this TS4 in the NQ. This is the 5-minute NQ with a neutral trend here. I'm just going to put the analysis on there. You see what the trade setup looked like. So they were short this, and then they went and saw on the 3-minute. The 3-minute popped up with a long signal in the NQ 3-minute. Again, neutral trend there. And he was wondering, being short, if he sees this TS4 long, what should he do? So one of the things that you can do when you get into that situation, if you're short something and you get a long signal, sometimes on the same chart, or in this case on a little smaller time frame on the 3-minute, that's a legitimate trade as far as if you're just looking at the 3-minute. You see that the trend is neutral. It's okay to actually take the long, but you may want to go ahead and bring up, let's say, a bigger time frame like the 15-minute. Here's the 15-minute NQ, and first of all, you can see that the trend is clearly down in the 15-minute time frame here, and also the 15-minute had a short signal as well. So the 15-minute was short a TS3. There's the analysis. You can see it did play out pretty nicely there, right down to its target of almost 3 to 1. So that may convince you to go ahead and keep or stay in the NQ short trade on the 5-minute that you're in. And the other thing is as well, and you can see that came pretty close to hitting. That was a better than 4 to 1 target there. One thing about that target as well, going back to the 15-minute here, as you see the 15-minute hit its target, so you also may want to pay attention to the fact that the 15-minute has hit its target, and that may be an area of support, so at least you're going to have to expect a bounce. You see the trend is not particularly strong here. We don't have the red oscillation bars here exceeding the gray band here. That would tell us that the trend down is very strong. So we have to expect a bounce. So you may consider, even though you may be short the 5-minute, if you see that the 3-minute also has a short and that's coming into its minimum wave C support area and first target, you may want to use that as an intermediate target on your 5-minute short and take some off there, or at least either part of it or all the position there, depending on what the trend looks like, as you see the bounce happening there. A couple of other things. Again, the short here on the 5-minute, back to the NQ 5-minute here, is when that opposite long signal appeared in the 3-minute. You also could, if you hadn't already, moved your stop to the entry, and just to be sure, in case the trade does go the other way, that you've got a worst case of break-even trades or thereabout. And then again, depending, if you get a long signal, you're short, let's say, and you get a long signal the opposite direction, again, check the current trend in the time frame you're dealing with, but also go to the bigger time frame, and let's say the bigger time frame did show that maybe the bigger time frame was long, and maybe you want to stop out of the short trade and reverse to the long side based on the bigger trend. So different ways you can handle it, but definitely look at the bigger time frame if you're in a position, and you should do that before you get into the short trade. You should have already known that what the 15-minute trend was saying, and that would help you guide you, so that even when you did see that long trade pop up, you already know that the 15-minute or the bigger trend is short, and you know that there's already a short setup in the 15-minute that's in play, and where that target is. You should know that all ahead of time. Anyway, I hope that's helpful, and we'll look for more trades again tomorrow. Oh, and P.S. that little TS4 5-minute NQ did hit the target there, better than 4 to 1 risk reward. So nice trade. took a little time to play out, about a half an hour before the market closes here. But a nice trade, well worth the wait on that.